to see the film, especially with all the people, and to see people appreciate this. And it's the first time many people have seen it. So a few of the cast members have seen it, and a few of the crew, I think. But it's nice for the public to see this picture. It's a true story, 1925, and hardy people, hardy, wonderful people in those days. And this is a true story of some real heroes, and the dogs were the heroes. The dogs, and so the town was, you know, I'm not going to give away the movie, but it's a good movie. Everybody knows what happens. You know, it's a good ending. It's a happy story, and it's a good family story. So,
based on what you've read with the synopsis, what are you expecting from this film tonight?
I'm expecting that it's going to be extremely well received. It is such a family-friendly film, even though it's a harsh story in the sense of what had to happen in order to get to the other side. But it's just so uplifting. It's so well acted. The production value is so amazing looking that I just expect nothing but great things for this film.
And of course, you've been an actress yourself and a filmmaker. You're looking at many things besides having a great story. What are the kind of things you look for when you come to see a film? Besides the story and having a great, feeling from it, what are you looking for?
Good act
from a filmmaking standpoint.
Good acting for one thing. Consistency. Aesthetically, that it looks great. That the story is good, and that you feel something. You know, I mean, I always love walking out of a film actually really feeling like either I feel really good or I feel disturbed. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that it really had some feeling in the film.
And what's coming up for you next?
Well, I have a film out right now called Turnover. It's a feature film. It's won 10 awards so far in the film festivals. Thank you. And it's in another film festival tomorrow here in LA. And then it's in the Sholo Film Festival in Arizona this weekend. And it's nominated for several awards. So we're excited about that. And you just moving on from there. And I just got into pre-production with a web series that I'm doing. So I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Well, you're a very busy woman, and I love that. But of course, now that you told us all these amazing things about yourself, you have to give us your social media so everybody can find you, follow you, and of course, stay in touch.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm at Alina Madison on Instagram, and at Alina Madison on Twitter, and Alina Madison on Facebook. So I'm pretty easy to find.
Well, Elena, you look beautiful. I love the dress. I love the makeup. I love the hair. Whoever did it, tell them to come over and do me next time. Thank you so much. You look great.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Have a good night.
Well, Lillian, it's always wonderful to see young actresses on the carpet supporting mom. What are you expecting from tonight's film? I haven't seen it yet, but I've read about it. What do you think you're going to come away with?
I think I'm going to have a whole new outlook on what dogs can do, because I know only a limit of what they can do based on my friends having dogs. Well, I have a movie intervention coming out, and I'm actually going to the Sholo Film Festival in Arizona this weekend, so I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
And then your social media, are you allowed to have social media?
Yeah, I have social media.
Tell me what that is.
It's on Instagram. I only have Instagram at Lily0062.
So what are you expecting from this movie tonight?
You know what? I'm not expecting much, other than I know that there's a lot of saving involved. This is a pretty interesting story. There was a disaster in Alaska, and they're traveling like 700 miles or something like that to come and save everyone. But I know that there's a lot of puppies involved, or dogs.
Are you a dog person?
I am such a dog person. I have such a soft spot for dogs. Yep.
Well, these dogs are doing a hell of a job, right? They're saving lives.
Oh, and they're so cute. Are you kidding me? They're so cute and so soft. Yeah.
Well, imagine that they're in the cold and having to do that trek. I think a mile is going far. Imagine 700 miles an hour. I can't even wrap my mind around that.
Nope. Cannot imagine that. I don't even think my car can last a mile, let alone 700 miles. Oh, man. Yeah.
Well, I know that you have to go inside shortly, but what's on your horizon? Obviously, you do a Disney host. So tell us what else is happening.
Yeah, I'm a Radio Disney host, and I'm also an artist. I've been a performer my entire life. So I started with dancing, now singing, and I'm hoping to release some music out soon. And yeah, it's some fun stuff. Yeah.
Well, how do we follow you on social media so we can find out more about what you do?
Sure. You can follow me on my social media. I go by the nickname Cam Dog. So Cam Dog FX is my social media.
Yeah, what do you guys expect from seeing this film tonight?
Other than seeing the amazing dogs, I'm hoping to get more of an education. What about you?
Yeah, just a knowledge about the movie and everything that's about.
What goes on within that community. Yeah, that's what's exciting to me too. I love true stories because then you get to see the grit and what they actually go through rather than just kind of the glamorous side of things. So I really am excited to see what's behind the scenes of the Alaskan race. You know?
And according to what I've heard on the carpet, the cold, that, it was a difficult movie just in the logistics of the climate. And imagine these people live in that environment. So we have to really look at the big picture when we look at films like this, right? We get too comfortable.
Absolutely. That's what it gives us perspective, right? When we watch this, we're like, wait a second, I have it easy. We have like a flat tire in the nice warm sun. We're like, why am I complaining again? And I wonder if they get used to the climate. That's the thing that gets me. I used to be a climber, or I still do once in a while, but when I climb, it gets so cold. You can get frostbite on your nose. So I'm going, how do they survive these incredible climates? It's incredible.
And I think more than that too, you've got children involved. You're trying to save children.
Yeah, that's huge. We're really big on that also. We're actually, this Christmas, we're going to go around to different foster homes and give them gifts and all of that. I hope so, yeah. We feel like we're going to be little Christmas elves or something, yeah.
So what's coming up for you next? What's happening in your world?
I'm glad you asked, actually. So I wrote a script with my writer, Kyle W. Jolly, about 5 years ago, and we've been pitching it around. You know how it is in Hollywood. And we finally got an investor to say yes. So I'm going to be starring in my own film for the first time. I'm scared.
Congratulations. Are you allowed to tell us what the storyline would be?
Not really the storyline, but it does deal with mental health awareness, and it's also it's a dramatic horror thriller. And so it's a psychological thriller. Have you ever seen the movie The Game? Of course. So it's along those lines where it really gets you to think.
Well, I'm excited for you. Congratulations. But of course, before you leave, the white carpet with the big dog, step and repeat behind us, social media so we can follow you and stay in touch.
Yes, Liana Mendoza Official.
See y'all. And Gabriel, what are your last words?
I love my wife, and I'm just here to support her.
We like him.
Best husband ever, right? Thank you.
Thank you. Why is Homer here tonight?
Homer is here because he's an emotional support animal and service dog. Homer is here also tonight because it's a dog movie and he supports his canine companions. Yes. And they were asking me, what is Homer like most about the movie?
You know what Homer likes most about the movie?
I think, the courage the dogs display and the strength and stamina and the love that they have for the journey that they take.
What would Homer say about this film if he had 3 words to describe it?
Wow. Inspirational, beautiful, and courageous.
We appreciate you tonight.
Yes. He said thank you. He's like, thank you for letting me be here.
And do you have social media as well so we can follow you?
At the Bikini Chef.
Thank you, Homer and the Bikini Chef.